We just went and saw F1. A little bit late than everybody else, but we did see it. And what are you going to give it out of 10? Let's just go right into our scores.
Hopping right in, crossing the finish line.
Crossing the finish line right now.
I'm going to give it 8.5.
I'm going to go with a 9.
Okay.
I think this is a 9.
I respect that.
I think this is a great movie. So F1 is actually directed by the same person who directed Top Gun Maverick.
Yes, and you can tell.
Yeah, oh, you can absolutely tell.
You can tell.
The sound design, the cinematography, all great. There are so many good things about this film. The relationships, the characters, you're invested in all these people. The racing scenes are awesome. There are scenes that it will make the theater go silent.
There are scenes from races that I'm an F1 fan, so that's kind of what drew me to it initially. I mean, Brad Pitt, F1, it's like, all right, I'm in. You already got me. But watching the racing sequences, the racing scenes, it feels like, and I'm pretty sure there were actual race scenes from real life. I'm 99% sure.
That's what it really at least seemed like.
Because there were wrecks where I was like, I remember watching that race, and that's what happened. Dude went over, car went in the air. I was like, I've seen this before. It's amazing how they implemented the real life F1 driver, and we'll get into that, I'm sure.
It's so cool. I don't like racing too much. At least I never really got into it, not as a kid. So F1, I didn't know what that was until I saw the trailer for this movie.
Right.
So I knew what Gran Turismo was as far as a game-wise, and I didn't see the film yet. I wanted to before this, didn't get to, but the point is, this movie made me want to get F1 on my PlayStation 5. That was a real question. I'm like, regardless of if this is a good film or not, is it gonna make me spend $60 on a PlayStation 5 game? There's so many great things about this film, and Sonny Hayes, Brad Pitt, what a guy. He's just so likable. Yeah, he's kind of this dangerous, rugged, sort of, not coming of age, but coming back from age sort of thing. And I really like his dynamic with JP in this film.
Oh, yes. Immediately call him JP, and he's like, that's not my name. He's like, it's a nickname. I gave it to you.
He's like, I gave it to you. You don't really have an option.
That's how nicknames work. I love their interaction. I love their kind of charisma. You could tell those two, work well together. Absolutely. And it's Brad Pitt. I mean, he's going to work well with anybody.
Yeah, and he's from our state. Let's go. Represent. Shout out Missouri.
Shout out Kickapoo. Shout out Springfield. Shout out Mizzou.
He's exceptionally good in this film, and everything is believable. Everything is real, and the racing scenes are just intense.
Yep.
And some just leave you speechless. Some just keeps you on the edge of your seat. Where I stopped everything. I was drinking something. I just immediately stopped to set it down and pay attention, because I'm like, I don't want to miss whatever's happening. It was so cool, so enthralling.
I was really into the movie, and it was okay, I'm solid 7, probably sneaking up on 8. The first scene with the first F1 race, where it's just all quiet, and all the music and everything, just the sounds and all that, like you were saying earlier, I mean, that's what put it over the edge for me, because I felt like I'm in the seat and I'm getting ready to go. It was so awesome.
He's like, I'm in.
Everything was awesome.
I want to race right now.
As soon as the F1 actual racing started, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in. Because it was a racing movie that had racing in it.
Absolutely. It's a very good opening scene, and it actually brings you into oh, it's not just a character film. It is a Formula One film. It is about the racing. If you're worried if it's too much of a drama and there's not enough cars, no. It's mostly cars. And that's to its strength and not to its detriment. Yeah,
again, being an F1 fan, a casual fan, I'm not gonna get too far into it, but being a fan of it going into it, you're a little okay, are they gonna is it is it a movie featuring F1? It's no, it's like you said, it's a Formula One movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was very authentic. A lot of the things felt super, they did their research, and you can tell this movie had money into it.
Oh my gosh.
You can tell this movie had money.
Apple Original Films, Apple's coming up with some bangers recently. Yeah. Way to go. This is a great one. There are a few slow moments.
Sure.
Now, it did not help that I got 5.5 hours of sleep last night. That did not help, and I had a lot to do. But when I got to it, it kept pulling me back in. And I've seen a lot of stuff when I'm dog tired, and I will get tired super easily. I'll get bored. But it kept bringing me back in, even though I'm oh man, I could really use a nap, but not because of the movie. The movie was helping prevent me from wanting to take a nap, which is impressive.
Yeah, I was tired going into it.
I was like, I was so tired.
Getting old, daily life. And I was like, all right,
old.
hopefully I just don't fall asleep during this. I was like, I don't want to fall asleep. And I woke up more during the movie. The characters, I just wanted to take that moment to go there. The characters are awesome, all of them. Like there wasn't one where I was like, man, do we really need this guy? Or is it like, oh, I see what this guy, he's the comic relief. It's like, no, everybody kind of served their purpose.
Yes.
And it felt authentic, it felt good. The people that were minor characters served their role, but weren't too much. It was awesome. The love interest,
balance.
I'm normally not super love interest guy, I don't really care. But I was like, this makes sense, I get it.
It felt authentic.
Yeah, and like you were saying, the kind of the slow moments, like where JP gets in the wreck and you see his little redemption. It all made sense, and I cared about all of it.
Absolutely.
I don't know. There was not much to nitpick other than, if I may,
if I may,
being the F1 nerd here, Sonny, his little tactics. I'm sorry, that's just Bush League. Like his little, like, oh, I'm gonna intentionally go in the gravel. It's like, you would be suspended so fast.
And another
F1's very
safety
elitist.
car comes onto the track.
Yeah, it's like everyone's very elitist. They're not like, oh my gosh, this hooligan. They'll be like, no, get this a-hole off the track. Like, get this guy suspended.
Yeah, like, this guy's actually dangerous.
Like, you're 50. Get this guy off the road. Like, you're suspended so fast.
He's kind of a menace to society a little bit.
Movie's gonna movie. My wife and I were talking about it, and she
he's
said,
like that punk rock action star.
You have to let it go. You have to kind of let it go.
Because it's not based on true events, is it?
No, but I mean, a lot of
it uses real people.
Yes, it uses real people, but no.
But the story that happens is not a real
Sunny
story.
is based on nothing, because like all the drivers, if you are into F1, are like 22 to 28.
Yeah.
And it's like once you're 30, you're either Lewis Hamilton or you're a dinosaur, and they're like, get out of here.
There's not very many things to mark down for this film, and that's why I gave it a 9. It's like, how many things can I really say bad about this film? The characters are done well. The racing is done well. That's like the most important part. It's bright, it's modern, the soundtrack is really good. I love, as much as I don't care for Ed Sheeran a whole bunch, the end song called Drive is actually kind of good.
It felt fine. Yeah, it felt like in place. It felt like an end of a movie. I was like,
it felt modern.
Yes.
It felt like even if you don't like cars, like me, you can go watch this movie and still get a great time out of it.
It's funny you mentioned Top Gun, because it felt very Top Gun Maverick-y, where it was like kind of old tropes, old cliches built into this modern age, but it worked. Like you said, I could go on and on about how awesome everything is.
No, yeah, it feels
But I mean, there's really not much else to say other than just wrap it up and be like, yeah, this movie's awesome. And go watch it.
And the design of the cars and the technology they use around all of it.
And it's all real.
So cool.
That's all authentic. I mean, obviously, I don't know her name, the love interest for Brad Pitt. I forget her.
The technician.
Yes,
that's what we'll call her.
The race technician. Obviously, she's not in, but like the stuff on the computer screens, like you see that when you look up like what F1 teams do and all that, how they go into building cars, and like that's all how they do it. It's cool. Very, very like, again,
that's so over my head. It's like I have no idea what I'm looking at.
No,
that's so cool. You want to hear my hot take?
Go ahead. I was about to ask you, do you have anything that you... Yeah.
I have a hot take.
Go ahead. All right. Let's prepare.
This is better than Top Gun. This is better than Top Gun Maverick.
I don't think.
I
think that's, I'm with
I feel like there's a lot of people who are going to be like, are you kidding me? Top Gun Maverick is like the best movie of all time.
I feel like that's a name.
I have a lot of friends who are just big advocates for Top Gun and Top Gun 2, and I like both those films. This one, for some reason, even though it uses a lot of similar elements to it, especially even story-wise, having the old man come back and there's something about it that seemed more satisfying to me and more enthralling for me than the plane stuff. I don't know why. It may just be because it's cars versus planes, and planes kind of seem a little bit more, not alien, but a little bit more outlandish than a car does. Whereas I feel like everything they did in this film could happen. And there's something about that is so cool. And I know they use a lot of practical effects, and I get it, but I like this film more than Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, I do too.
And for me, it's not close. I think Top Gun 2 is an 8 out of 10. This is a 9. That's a whole point ahead.
Yeah.
That's a whole step up.
Oh, and when you get there, and again, this isn't really about the movie, but when you get to like 8, 9, for me, 9 is like, hey, I'm going to watch this every time it's on TV. This is rewatchable 100% of the time.
I would go see it tonight again. I would go see it tomorrow again. I would. No hesitation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I'm with you on the Top Gun Maverick.
But that's our scores because we already gave them right at the beginning. So that's about it. Unless you have anything else you want to add.
No, go watch this movie. Go watch this movie.
Please go watch it. Go support your local theaters, please.
And like you said, if you're, not an F1 fan, everybody in between, like you can hop in, know what's going on for the most part, and enjoy it. Like you don't have to be an F1 fan, and you're not gonna be disappointed if you are an F1 fan. Be like, oh, they didn't do this right or anything. Like it's perfect. I think it hits everybody, and it's an awesome movie.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we will see you in the next one.
Deuces.